on the road, shall we?
Yep.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Outside Man. Good evening, lads.
Evening.
My fellow Laymans.
Yep.
So to my right, I've got Jase.
Yeah, that's Jason.
To my next right is Jed, and I'm Matt.
Guys.
Welcome. This is the Outside Man podcast. CTW Sports is the channel where we talk about rugby league as well.
Yep. Different location tonight.
Different location. Yeah, we're in the den of Jed.
The burbs.
In the burbs. So yeah, mixing it up, keeping it fresh.
Yep.
So let's get into it, eh? So we'll welcome our sponsor for this evening.
Yep.
We haven't got the placard, so what I'll do is I'll do an overlay.
Yep.
So SAE Group for all your solar needs, for your home or your commercial property, or your shed or your shack. Batteries, if you want batteries for your grid or off grid or whatever. If it's solar, we can do it.
Yep. I've got solar on my roof.
I've got solar on my roof.
Do you have solar on your roof?
No.
Next, we'll hook you up.
Yeah.
So get on SAE Group, 1300 18 20 50. Righto, magic round.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It was good.
It was a good weekend.
It was good for me.
It was bad.
So we'll skip the
Hey,
niceties.
Friday was good.
Well, let's skip the niceties, get straight to it. The first game, kicking off magic round. Beautiful, sunny Brisbane. Bulldogs, Raiders.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Yeah.
Corey Horsburgh, he's got to get called up for Queensland, surely.
Yeah, he played very well.
He was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was
really good. He was probably the standout for me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
MVP for the evening.
Yeah, it was a bit. Raiders got out to an early lead there, and then the Dogs came back, and then the Raiders just got the win in the end.
Yep, Raiders too good for the Dogs.
Yeah.
Big high scoring game. It was like 30 Bulldogs, 34 Raiders.
Yeah.
Some of those Matty Burton bombs though, the Raiders didn't want anything to do with them, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But yeah, anyway, they're getting there. Josh Adokar's back this week, I believe.
Yes.
So he'll bolster the Dogs. I don't think their season's a write off just yet. I think there's still plenty of go.
Great.
So next game, Seagulls Broncos. Oh my goodness, Seagulls! Did they even show up?
No.
No.
They got spanked.
Yeah, they were very under strength, but yeah.
Not very though.
Yeah, they weren't super. They were missing Jake.
They were missing Jake.
Schuster wasn't in the side.
Yeah,
But he was-
and Tom wasn't playing his best. Like, it was his first
He
week
was
back.
so frustrated, eh?
He actually looked quite a bit slow. Like
Yeah.
not quite back to where he was.
Yeah.
Broncos played quite well. I
Very
thought
good.
nearly phenomenal. I nearly said phenomenal. They were well done. But how can you not be when you're playing at your home ground?
Yeah.
An away game on a Friday night at your home ground.
At 8 o'clock?
I must admit, I turned off after half time.
Oh, watch it. It was good. It was a good game. Broncos are, as much as we despise them sometimes, they're playing really good footy at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think the couple of losses that they had have just been that little
Yeah.
bit of a speed bump, I think.
It'll be interesting around Origin, see how they cover that.
Yeah. So the first game on the Saturday, Warriors versus Panthers. Bit of controversy in this one.
Apparently the refs are against the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main sponsor of the Warriors came
Main
out.
sponsor.
Yeah, wasn't happy with it, saying that the referee were cheats.
Yeah.
So, I
I
mean...
think he retracted that after a while, but yeah, it was. I get what he's saying. Like sometimes it feels that way, but you got to look at the ref. Like the refs are like judges essentially. That they're not there to pick favourites. They're not there to, this team's higher on the ladder, so I'm going to give them the run of the mill.
I've never watched a Warriors
Dogs.
game and think, they're always out to get them.
No, they do have some tough calls, but it swings and roundabouts. Every team gets tough calls occasionally. If anything, I'd feel that the Titans are in that same sort of boat. I think they get their lion's share of.
The Panthers are not in that boat. They get looked after.
Yeah, we perceive
yeah,
that they do.
Sorry, I was off. Yeah.
We perceive that they do. Not that they do. Sharks, Dolphins.
Far out.
Dolphins come away with a win. Absolutely spank the Sharks. What's going on?
Suncorp curse.
I went against my better judgment and I tipped the Sharks.
Oh,
I thought they'll be too good.
wow.
Too good for the Dolphins. But the Dolphins just showed up and they didn't let up the whole game. They're just all over
Couldn't
them.
tackle.
Yeah.
Yep. Lots of errors too. Lots of drop balls.
Errors, tackles.
Just Suncorp curse continues again.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I just can't, yeah.
do you think the Sharks' season's a write-off? I think they're done now. I think that's it.
Oh, I don't think we're done. No.
There's plenty of time.
We'll
to go.
still win the comp, but it's just going to be a tougher road.
Yeah.
To
Correct.
the
Like,
top.
I should, Wayne Bennett's 900th game.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah, NRL.
yeah.
What the Sharks are doing with the home game at Suncorp too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, not to win. Fins up. Get your fins up. The last game on the Saturday night. Excellent game. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs versus Storm. Storm's home game. Rabbitohs 28, Storm 12. Rabbitohs just too good. They were all over them. They didn't let the Storm. They had lots of possession.
Yeah.
Arguably, Latrell was a little bit favoured there, you could
If
say.
you want to say there's a team that got favoured, it's definitely the Rabbits. Apparently, you're allowed to smack someone in the face now.
Yeah, so...
Twice.
Well, it's the way it used to be, but it's got to be consistent for every team.
Yeah.
So if that's Warriors had someone got sent off because they touched Cleary in the face, whereas Latrell's literally like pushing Harry Grant into the ground and slapping him around.
Well, he probably should have went for 10 just because it was an overreaction. Like nothing really happened.
I don't know if it would have been a sin bin, but definitely definitely a penalty.
Yeah, I just think
handover.
For the overreaction.
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
Do you think that the refs are actually a bit afraid of Latrell? Because everyone in the media has been saying the refs are a bit scared of Latrell. Like I don't.
Well, they're not penalising him, are they?
Mm.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the back of that, are we calling South the new premiership favourites?
I think so.
Oh, they're definitely favourite to be in the in the grand final. Yeah.
We've got a guest at Jed's house. Well, not a guest, but a roommate. Alfie the cat, and Alfie has just grabbed my fluffy microphone out of my GoPro bag and is playing around on the floor with it. That's why we're all having a chuckle. West Tigers, Dragons.
Yes.
Up
Go the Tigers.
I actually was fortunate enough to go to the Sunday game at Magic Round. Shout out to my employer, Champion. Got me a ticket in corporate box as well.
No shout out to my employer.
So me and 3 of my work colleagues. It's going to be really hard to go back and sit in the peasant seats.
Yeah.
I can tell you. But I can tell you there was like 40,000 people in the crowd. 45,000 people, and 95% of them were going for the Tigers. Every time they got the ball, even when Alex Foyle got the ball, they're like, Alex. So it was really good. Dragons they just weren't there. They were abysmal. Tigers got the job done, got the 2 points.
Yeah.
Danger signs for Dragons, do you think?
It is, but it says a little bit about the Tigers that the Dragons played terrible and they still only won by 2 points.
Yeah.
They're rebuilding. The Tigers are rebuilding.
Oh, rebuilding? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, surely if the Dragons don't win this weekend, Griffin is gone.
yeah.
Surely.
We did say it on this podcast last week.
Yeah.
Dropping Zach Lomax wouldn't have the effect
No.
they were going for.
And also shifting Ben Hunt to dummy half.
He did quite well.
He's a good player, so he'll do well in either positions.
I didn't think that switch was too bad. The halfback played well that came on. And Ben Hunt I think he's a dummy half, so that worked out, but they're still just not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. The letdown of the round. Roosters, Cowboys. What happened? Cowboys come out, all guns blazing, absolutely spanked the Roosters. Spanked them like a naughty puppy.
Yeah.
Get down, naughty puppy.
Yeah, but we weren't very good. I think it was multiple things where the Cowboys did play very well, and I'll give them credit for that.
They did play really well.
Yeah, and I think also we don't have a great record at Suncorp. And we
nearly as bad as the Sharks.
nearly as bad as the
Not
Sharks.
as bad, but...
Yeah, and then we just came... We did fly from New Zealand, but we got the win, so, that. I think it was a very tough, turnaround for them.
They just didn't seem motivated to me.
Yeah.
They didn't look like they were going to score at all.
Yeah, I mean, we only get motivated in grand finals.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You can't
get there.
Roosters are a long...
Yeah.
They play a long game.
You don't win premierships in May.
That's right. Or June or July.
But if you win in May, you get to the grand final, and that's when you can win a premiership.
Yeah.
Do you think it's dangerous times for the Roosters, or they're just tired, short turnaround, big trip in and out?
How are they tired?
I don't know. They're footy players.
10 games in.
I'm tired and I don't play footy.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning and I'm tired.
What from?
Sleeping.
Yeah. No, I think it's just one of those things where, like, I probably wasn't a big fan of some of the signings. Like, I still don't think Brandon Smith is a dummy half.
Yeah.
I think they need to pick someone that...
What about Sam Walker not being in the side? Do you think that would have made any difference at all?
I don't think so. Because, like, previous to that, we won our last 2 games without him, so against the Dragons and Warriors, so... And we did play very well against the Dragons, so, and even the Warriors. So
you're still got to be in the game for your half to actually help out. You've got to be in there. It's like Nico. There's some reports saying Nico didn't perform, but he didn't get an opportunity. We kept dropping the ball.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't have the pizzazz that he did have in previous weeks.
Yeah.
So,
but you got to have an opportunity.
Well, when you're dropping it on the second and third, it doesn't help. When you're teed up to go in the fourth or fifth. So anyway, game of the round, last game, Titans Eels. Titans come away with a win, 26-24.
Did you learn the song?
No, they didn't do it.
Didn't do the song.
They didn't do it. So
Titans.
Yeah, I'm the Titans through and through. It's going to be my mission this week to find out what it is for next week.
Oh, the Eels though. Alright, eh?
Yep. Gutho got sent off for a foul play or professional foul. Could have been different if he had stayed on. Canberra, he was so Canberra. He was so good. Scored that intercept down the sideline.
Yep.
So good. They just kept turning up.
The ball came off his leg, I think, almost, and he cost Kieran Foran
hat trick.
A hat trick.
All you do is turn it back.
Pass
it back in.
Yeah.
They interviewed Foran. He's like, he didn't trust that I was fast enough, I think.
Yeah. So excellent. Very happy. Very relieving. There was quite a few Eels supporters. It was probably mostly Eels supporters in the stadium cheering them, and in the box as well.
Wow.
So it was good to get that win.
Yeah. So Jaden Nikorima. Jaden Campbell.
He did good.
Yeah. He's re-signed.
Re-signed to 26.
Yeah.
26. At the end of that game too, Mitch Moses went off with the HIA.
With
about 7 minutes to go, so he's done for next week.
He's gone. Yep.
Can't play next week. So, Jaden Campbell signed.
You happy about that?
I am.
Yeah.
I think we could definitely see. I could definitely see him as part of
the future.
Yeah. Try and keep him as long as he can. Hopefully, he doesn't get too good because then he'll want too much money.
Yeah.
That's when it gets rough. All right.
The ladder.
So where are we at with the ladder?
All right. We still got the Broncos in first position.
Yeah.
On 16 points, closely followed by the Rabbits on 14. And then down in third, we've got the Panthers and the Sharks.
Yes.
And the Dolphins, and then also the Storm, Titans and Roosters and Raiders, all on 12 points.
So there's been a bit of a shuffle around, isn't there?
Yeah.
So Warriors were quite up there. They've slid right down.
Yep.
Raiders have come up a fair way. Titans were down around 11th, I think. 11th or 12th, and they've come up. So yeah, it's still quite a lot of movement, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it this close.
No.
Like that many teams on 12, and then 11, 10, and 9 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, one win, you're out of it. One lose.
Like the team that I can only really see is maybe the Eels coming into the top 8, but I think the top 8 will stay the same. Yeah. But just depends on who finishes in what order.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, the top 8 is how it will sort of be. So,
well, I don't know. Raiders, Seagulls, Warriors.
Yeah, I don't
Eels,
see
Cowboys.
I don't see the Seagulls. I don't see the Cowboys. No. You can start planning your Mad Monday trip, I think.
The Cows.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I'll be booking grand final tickets on the weekend.
Oh, yeah. You can't go on
It's only 2 wins. It's only 2 wins out of the 8.
Oh, but they're up. They're moving up.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The season's over for the Dragons, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, if they do get rid of their coach and put an interim coach in.
So they've picked another coach, but they haven't told Griffin he's leaving yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you've heard?
Well, they were talking about on 360.
Yeah.
Riles, is it? Assistant coach.
Yeah, Jason Riles,
Yeah,
we have connections with like Paul Kent and the guys over at Fox. So
I've chatted with them before.
Before the podcast.
Yeah, we get the inside scoop.
At 6:30.
Yeah. That's
6:30.
So we got the Knights.
Yeah.
You do the rest of it.
Yeah. So in 10th position we've got the Seagulls, and then we've got the Warriors. They're both on 10 points. In 12th we've got Newcastle. 13th we've got Newcastle, followed by the Eels, then the Cowboys, and in 15th the Bulldogs, all on 8 points. And then in 16th we've got the Dragons, and then unfortunately the Tigers are still last.
They're getting up there.
Yeah.
Like they're only
they're
four wins out of the top 8.
Yeah.
The minus 74 and against might be a touch of a problem.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Next weekend. This weekend.
Thursday, big game. Yeah.
Yeah, big game.
Big game.
Big game? How big?
Just this much.
Titanic?
Yeah.
No.
Probably like a big storm.
A big storm in Brisbane?
With a cow
Melbourne.
riding through it. Yeah.
Melbourne.
In Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be a huge game because the Storm will want to fire back from, their big loss last weekend against the Rabbits, and I think the Broncos will want to prove to everybody that they are the real deal.
Big Tui's back.
Yeah. How does Broncos go down in Melbourne?
They don't have a great record, so
I think this year's different though, isn't it?
Melbourne haven't
They're
been
winning
too
most
good.
places the Broncos.
Yeah.
So is this the Broncos' first game out of Queensland this year?
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, they're not playing at Suncorp on a Friday night.
No. They're still not playing in Sydney, but they are leaving
Melbourne.
Brisbane.
So pretty much, I think they're full strength sides too, aren't they?
Apart from Pappenhausen.
Yeah. But he hasn't played all year, so.
Yeah.
So who are we tipping, boys?
Oof. I'm probably going to go Storm only because they're at home.
Yeah.
But it's pretty hard.
It's pretty hard to not back the Broncos at the moment.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos are not. They seem a little bit different to previous years, where previous years they'd have, a couple of losses and then they'd have a win, but then they'd go back to losing again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the Storm weren't convincing last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might change the Bronx.
Yeah. I think I might go Broncos.
It'd be good to see. I do like watching Storm get smashed though.
I also like
But
watching
I
the
think-
Broncos get smashed.
Yeah, me too. I think it's like the only time I'll ever go for the Storm.
Yeah, for me, it's which one do I want to lose?
Did you see?
more? Probably the Broncos at this point.
Yeah. Nelson. He tackled. Who was it? I think it was Jai Arrow. He tackled Jai Arrow and he's given him a big knee in the side of the head. Like he's gone, as he's gone up,
He's
he's like
so dirty. Yeah.
kneed Jai Arrow in the face. And like the camera was right in on it. And Jai Arrow's going like this to the ref and he's going like this. It's like,
He's
just smash that guy.
He gets away with everything, eh?
Yeah.
But I mean, he's giant, so there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't try
I
anything
wouldn't
with
say
him.
anything to him. Only like from the couch at Jed's place.
Yeah. Where no one knows where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the internet. Game of the round.
Game of the round.
Bulldogs Warriors, 6
Okay.
p.m.
Yeah.
A cool stadium. I think the Bulldogs because of the ref bias.
Yeah.
I think the refs will make the Bulldogs win.
No, I think because of that big whinge, they're going to be on the Warriors'
On the side of the Warriors.
side of the Warriors.
Okay.
I don't think they can't,
Yeah.
and I think the Warriors have got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Fastest man in the world returns.
Fastest man over 10 metres.
Yep.
Mm.
Josh Adokar for those
Yeah.
wanting to know. So, and even Kyle Flanagan, he's back. So.
I don't think he's in the team though, is he?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, he says he's in, so he might be
He's
on
not.
the bench.
He's not on half.
Or
though.
reserves,
I think
maybe.
he's just reserve hanging
Yeah,
out.
he's in the reserves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're going to play him.
Yeah, but I think.
Wade Egan's back at hooker. I think Warriors.
Yeah, I think Warriors too.
Warriors for the win.
Mm.
Go get them, Warriors.
Yep. Go the Warriors.
All right. Don't bother watching this one. Panthers versus Roosters.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch it or are you going to turn it off, Jed?
No, I'll watch it, but
In Penrith.
yeah, I'm not. Look, if I'm a betting man, I'm tipping the Panthers.
Yeah.
But since I'm not a betting man, I'll go for the Roosters.
Liam Martin's back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have to side on the Panthers. I think I'll be tipping Panthers this week. I think they'll be too good for the Roosters.
Yeah.
They've
Panthers.
just got, but the Roosters also, like Corey Allen on the wing, Billy Smith at centre. It's not a settled team.
And they were talking about Suaalii not putting in the effort now as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, and like that was evident on the weekend. Like he had a couple of runs, but it wasn't anything fantastic.
Do you know he looks slow now? He's Saab.
Yeah.
Saab lit it up when he was. I watched him on the weekend. He had 2 chances. I know we moved over it, but 2 chances to run down the sideline, and he was just slow.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought he was the fastest guy. Anyway, back to the Roosters.
Anyway.
I think Panthers.
Yeah, but Panthers haven't been their normal best lately, I would say.
I think they're enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should
Am
be
I
a good
enough though?
That'll be
Panthers.
that'll
You're
be a
enough
good
for
game
that,
though.
though.
Yeah.
Should be a great game. It should
Yeah,
be
be a
fiery
good game.
as
Get down to
Fisher Harris and Maria Hargraves going for it.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yep, Teddy, world's best player.
In 2009.
Yeah.
How do you think Manu's going in the centres in the 5'8"?
Look, the weekend wasn't his best game, but I think the rain probably didn't help, and the fact that we didn't play well as a team didn't help him at all.
So I heard an article saying Brandon Smith is not a Roosters style player.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
Yeah, okay.
I wish that we held on to Sam Barrels,
Yeah, okay.
but now he's off to the Titans, so it was good. You're a good pick.
Goodbye. He's had one game. He's been injured.
Oh, okay.
The Jack Bird.
Oh, that's how it runs. That's how it
Yeah.
goes. So Panthers for the win. We all agree. Rabbitohs, West Tigers. Don't even bother watching that.
Tigers! 3 in a row.
Yeah.
No chance.
Look,
It's going to be a cricket score.
Why?
No, I actually think that the West Tigers, I'll be tipping the Rabbits, But I think that the Tigers are going to give them a run for their money.
I don't know. I think it's going to be
I think the
blowout.
Rabbits might come thinking they've already won.
I don't have the same feeling like when I picked them to beat the Penrith Panthers. And Penrith have been more inconsistent than the Rabbitohs as well. Well, if you've heard it, if it's wrong and the Tigers win, you've heard it here. 3
in a row, Tigers just out there.
They've got it right again.
Rabbitohs falling apart.
All right. I'm predicting a cricket score. But,
Cody Walker gets sent off. There's an extra.
Yeah.
Another game not to bother watching. Cowboys versus Dragons.
Yeah, I probably won't be watching
5:30 p.m. Not because of any other reason other than it's going to be Cowboys for sure.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
I think you got to tip the Cowboys. Yeah, like surely at home.
The Dragons could beat the Tigers. I just don't see them beating the Cowboys.
I don't think the Dragons seem that interested in footy at the moment.
No, they might have a side hustle.
I don't know. I don't have much to say about this game.
All right, next.
It's just not interesting.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
Sorry, Cowboys.
Hopefully
you play all right. This game will be a cracker.
Yep.
Raiders Eels. In Canberra.
Yeah, okay.
In Canberra? I think so.
Yeah. GIO Stadium. Canberra for the win. They'll turn up.
Moses out.
Yeah.
I think that's the
who's
big
in
one.
for him? Oh, Jake Arthur.
Coach's son gets a run.
Yeah. I think I got to tip the Raiders in this one.
Tomoko had a great game last week, the number 4.
Yeah.
He played great.
So Hopewadi's back. Jared Croker. They've got him as captain.
Yeah, he's been
He's
captain.
been the captain.
What, when he was playing reserves?
When he's in the side, he's the captain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll be up to his 300th very shortly.
This week? Not?
Maybe next. Yeah, be soon. The only thing that worries me about the Raiders is that they're a team sometimes when they're expected to fire up and play well at home, they don't always play well, I find.
Yeah.
I think the aggressiveness of the Eels will help them be aggressive. But I do hear.
I think if they contain Gutherson and not having Mitchell there, that'd be their game plan, I think.
Yeah. Without Mitchell, I think.
Yeah, without his kicking and attacking and, Clint Gutherson's randomness that he does.
Yeah. So now that we have a new king...
King Alfie?
Yeah, King Alfie. I thought Gutho was the real king.
Yeah. He's still king.
Yeah, he's still king, isn't he?
He's still
he
king.
is a phenomenal... He just...
Oh,
he never gets down. He never lays down, eh? He's always going. He's always moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in Raiders for the win there.
Yeah.
All right, game of the round: Knights versus the Titans.
Can the Titans do it?
Yes, they can.
Jaden Campbell, fresh off a new contract.
Yeah.
Does he have anything to play for?
Yeah, of course he does.
Yes, all right.
Pride.
Okay.
The jersey.
The jersey, yeah.
Sure. I don't think he'll be a Suoli where he signs a contract and turns off.
Yeah.
Is Origin Gagai coming out this week, or does he wait another week?
I think he'll wait another week.
Wait another week.
Yeah. Is it Greg Marshall?
They're off the bye too. So
Yes.
Did they all get back from Bali?
Don't know.
Or they're still over there?
They'll be dusty as.
It could be
Is it Greg Marzu's first game against his old team?
Greg Marzu.
No, I think we've played Knights before, haven't we?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, let's have a look.
Kalen Plonga.
Plonker.
Kalen Plonga back in.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to tip... I think I'm going to pick the Titans in that one.
I think I am. I just think them going to Bali was just a weird sign in the middle of the year.
Yeah, and...
I just don't see him.
When you're not
if you're at the top of the table, yeah, go for it. Have a break. But when you're struggling, do your drills, do your basics.
As a fan, I would have wanted to see 9 days of intense defence work.
Heck yeah.
Not.
Oh, you're alright.
Go to Bali. Try and reset. We'll start the year again.
Yeah.
See if we can come in the bottom 8.
Yeah, I think it'll be
I think it's just been the Newcastle way for too many years now. Just not a very professional club.
I think led by Caleb Bonner,
Yes.
I think that's his.
Yeah, that's his way where
yeah.
where the Titans.
Andrew Johns could pull it off, but I don't think too many other people can.
Yeah, where in the last couple of years, I think the Titans have really turned to a really professional club in the way that they run.
That's a nice.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're not quite up with the Roosters and Storm yet, but
This year, though, bias aside, their defence has impressed me so much over the last year. Apart from the Dolphins game, which we won't talk about, I thought that all the other games, they could have had massive big scores put on them. And even though they lost, they could have had 60, 70 points put on them, but they've held them out.
Yeah.
So everyone's had a Dolphins game. Does that mean the Dolphins are a legit threat now?
100%.
So they've beaten Titans, they've beaten Roosters, they've beaten Sharks, they've beaten Canberra, they've beaten...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worrying signs for established clubs.
Well, yeah. So, Titans for the win. You heard it here first. Get on the Titans train.
Yeah.
So, last game, again, don't bother watching it. Seagulls versus Sharks.
Yeah. Josh Schuster, he's back in.
Schuster?
Do you reckon there's something going on there, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard he's lost a couple of kilos, so. But
well, that's why they dropped him. Because they said he was too big.
Yeah.
And then there was word that he was having dramas with Cherry Evans. They weren't getting on.
Oh, Cherry Evans has dramas with everybody, I think.
Yeah.
I think maybe the Sharks, but
I'm thinking the Sharks. They're gonna come back from last week.
yeah, they're gonna be.
They're not gonna. They're gonna have come out with something to prove.
Yeah.
I think Manly's sort of flatlining a little bit.
I wish he dropped someone. I wish Fitzgibbon said, you know what?
Who's the need to drop then?
I'd drop Talakai.
Will Kennedy. He was rubbish.
Yeah.
I would drop Talakai.
I'd drop Nico Hines because he was rubbish too.
Settle down.
I'm just kidding.
I think Talakai is just not
Playing his best footy at the moment.
The only thing would be is if they put Morgan Harper. They put Harper.
Talakai looked very distraught a couple of times when he was a couple of mistakes and a couple of plays. Like he looked like he genuinely was.
He played a guy that
it.
played his first NRL game, and the dude was stronger than him.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah. I
wouldn't
write Talakai off yet.
Maybe, but I just haven't seen him perform this year and be in the right spot in defence.
I don't think you can blame just one guy though.
Most of our tries are leaking down that left edge between him and Wilton.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like he's a half where he can have a lapse because he's not there for his tackling.
Yeah.
I just think...
Alright, Talakai would have a week off.
Yeah.
Well, it'd send
a message
to the rest of the team.
Yes, okay. Oh, I like Talakai.
But he could he just hasn't performed.
Yep.
Fanuka needs to perform this week too.
Yeah. Well, I'm still tipping Sharks.
The Sharks
is Jake back yet or is he still out?
No, he's still out for a couple of weeks.
Okay. Unfortunate.
So that's it.
That's this round. It's a bit of a letdown coming down off Magic Round, I think.
Yeah.
Magic Round's pretty awesome. Do you thinking that Magic Round is good? Like it's a good thing?
I'd like the Sharks to have the bye.
Yeah.
So they don't have to play at home call. But apart from that, I think it's great.
Yeah. I like the thought around it. All of the teams coming together in one place. I don't necessarily think it needs to always be in Brisbane. It's convenient for us because it's just down the road, even though that we don't go.
Brisbane is a good, as much as I don't want to say it, Brisbane's a good city because everything's around the field. You can go here, you go there. Like even if, you go to Sydney, it's like nothing around it. Yeah. You got to travel and,
there was nearly 150,000 people that attended Magic Round.
I think it's good.
Do you think they would pull, if they moved Magic Round to Perth or Adelaide, do you think that they would pull those sorts of numbers?
Who knows? I just think stick with it.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think
it's there for the next 2 years. So.
They should have kept 9s in Auckland.
Yeah, a bit of hail as well on the weekend.
Yeah, we did have hail.
Yeah.
The just before the Roosters game. It just hammered down. It was just... And there was like a DJ there, the DJ doing the songs with them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them, this is hail. It's hail. And then a severe weather warning thing come up on the screen and everyone just went... And it only lasted 10 minutes and it was gone. So it made it really wet, made the field like big puddles everywhere.
Yeah.
I think the ground held up alright too.
I mean, that was the thing we thought was going to happen, so it did pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah.
So they did a good job with that. So
yeah.
Alright, well let's wrap it up.
Yep.
These people have got things to do. You've got things to do.
I've got things to do.
You got to go to bed.
Yeah, I've got to go to bed.
Yeah.
You got to go to bed.
No, I've got editing to do.
You got editing to do. What about you, Jase?
I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in. We really do appreciate you hanging about and supporting this, whatever we call it, podcast, shenanigans. So we're the outside men. Well, these guys are the outside men.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Hit the bell notification, all that sort of stuff. Tell your friends, hey, listen to these guys. I don't know what they're talking about. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Don't forget to chase the weekend.
Chase the weekend, every weekend, get out there. Chase the Weekend videos will be on 6 p.m, 6:30 p.m. Sunday nights on Chase the Weekend channel. So that's a camping and four driving show for all of you new and uninitiated.
Yep.
That's it.
Get on.
That's it. Have a good one, guys.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.